Hello and welcome to another edition of Client for Life. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'd also like to say that we're in our new offices at 20 to 22 Albert Road, South Melbourne, right opposite the Shrine of Remembrance and exactly opposite the Boer War Memorial. Beautiful leafy location, it'll be lovely. So we'll be having an office warming in about 2 weeks' time, and I'll be sending out invitations. I hope you can all join us. It's always hard to get a date that works for everybody. Now back to the market, or onto the market. Interest rates have never been this bullish. There's a lot of offerings in the market at the moment. If you're prepared to fix your investment property rate, we're down into the threes now, which is something I never thought that I would see in my lifetime. It can be problematic because right now the banks have never been so tough on bank valuations. I'm seeing some of the toughest since the start of the GFC. Auction rates, let's talk about the homeowner market. My daughter's trying to buy a property at the moment, and so too are friends I went through high school with, and probably a dozen clients. And I am working so hard for everybody trying to deal with residential agents, trying to get some clarity around pricing, trying to read the market. In fact, my dear long-term friend from high school rang and said, can you come and have a look at a home with us in Mordialloc? And I whizzed out there during the day, pulled up and saw this gorgeous buttercup yellow timber home with all the finials and the lovely pretty picket fence, and I just said to my mate from school, this is going to be an emotional purchase and you are going to pay above the odds. Now the agent and I had a business to business discussion. He was saying, you know, the vendor's expectations are mid-nines. It went for $1.2 million in Mordialloc. So it's really, really tough out there, and we are just finding a lot of the agents are jumping the gun on auctions, and if you're not quick enough off the back with an SMS to say, well, look, we're taking offers right now to the vendor, you can miss out. So it's quite a soul-destroying market out there at the moment, and the quiet, any quiet on the Asian investor front has not slowed our domestic market whatsoever. On the investor front, we've got some fabulous townhouses coming up at the moment, and some really, really exciting investor properties in the donuts in the Camberwell coming on soon, more in Hawthorn. Richmond's very, very bullish at the moment. Brunswick continues to be a great performer. In fact, Brunswick just won #1 suburb for growth and #1 suburb for rental return, and we're getting about 4.3% on one bedders in Brunswick and about 4.6 for two bedders, so we certainly concur with that. So overall, we're finding the investor market is still extremely well paced, and what I'm so pleased to announce is that the majority of my clients are onto their second and third purchases in 5 to 7 years. The tax returns are performing well for people, which really means their structure's working well. It's never been a better time to buy an investment property with money so cheap. Just remember, while you are going into debt for your investment property, it's the money out of pocket that is the hardest. When money is this cheap, it's not a lot of money out of pocket. And by the way, rents are on the improve. We're doing rent reviews at $10, $15 and $20 a week increases at the moment, and we're doing reviews across the whole building and bringing everybody up to it on par. So rents are strong, interest rates are low, and all we've got to do is get past the election. I'll leave it on that note. Thank you so much for listening.